Over the years, Michael Phelps, the most decorated Olympian in history, has used his voice to become a prominent advocate for mental health. The legendary swimmer recently spoke at the Kennedy Forum's annual mental health conference in Chicago to open up about his struggle with depression and anxiety, CNN reported. In the 20-minute interview with political strategist David Axelrod, Phelps discussed everything from his post-Olympics depression to the moment he sought help, revealing he struggled with suicidal thoughts in the past. Phelps started off by explaining when he first realized he needed to seek help to maintain his mental health. The 32-year-old discussed the intensity of his training in the Olympics, sharing that he was always one to push himself to achieve his maximum potential. But when the games were over, Phelps said he was left feeling depressed. The athlete's awakening. Phelps noted that his first depression spell took place in 2004, the same year he was sentenced for a DUI. "Really, after every Olympics I think I fell into a major state of depression," said Phelps. "After 2012 that was probably the hardest fall for me. I didn't want to be in the sport anymore." Phelps explained that a year later he found himself battling suicidal thoughts. "I didn't want to be alive anymore," he said. "I'll never forget being in my bedroom at home, literally sitting in there for 3 to 5 days just not wanting to be alive." The athlete shared that prior to seeking help he would try to repress his negative emotions, but after noticing a distinct change in his behavior, he realized it was time to open up to someone. Phelps on finally seeking help. For Phelps, who described himself as stubborn and even embarrassed to talk about his own mental health at certain points in time, seeking help was perhaps more challenging than dominating the Olympic pool. "I remember going to treatment my very first day. I was shaking because I was nervous about the change that was about to occur," the swimmer said. "I remember going to treatment my very first day. I was shaking." He explained that after he finally started opening up he was able to live his most enjoyable life and considers publicly speaking up about mental health more powerful than winning an Olympic medal since it provides the chance to save a life. Despite Phelps' own progress, he said the stigma surrounding mental health is still very present in the world today. However, he said seeing a surge in discussion over the past year has made hopeful for the future. "Finally people are aware of everything that's going on and are talking about it. I think this is the only way that we can change," he went on, encouraging others to continue speaking up. "I am extremely thankful that I did not take my life." You can watch Phelps' full interview here. If you want to talk to someone or are experiencing suicidal thoughts, text the crisis text line at 741 to 741 or call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-8255. Here is a list of international resources.